My name is Nathan, and I dread making this. This is for your eyes only, your ears only, and especially for your own protection. I was once a living, breathing voice actor until I got bit. It always started with the applause, the admiration. I would dazzle them with a wide range of voices. If I wanted to make them laugh or cry, to make them feel the high I was feeling deep down every time I step up to the mic. My years of schooling fine-tuned me into the professional you hear before you. You may have heard my work or attended some of my performances back in my high school days, but nothing compares to this. I had this hot gig of a podcast for a while, on top of a wrestling one, and while also having a self-help. For the criminally insane. Sorry, I had to stop myself before I got carried away there. You're probably wondering why you're here. Aren't we all? Well, my tale isn't just a tale, and it didn't happen to a friend of a friend of mine. No, it happened to me. And it is for your own protection that you continue to listen to this very important, very serious audio log. Failure to do so will result. I'm sorry. I was in the zone, maxing my voice out to 11. I was hot in the booth that night. I was even producing voices I didn't know I could muster. He says to me, "Man, what you gonna do?" So I hit him with my tire iron for spilling my beer. Don't tell me you're a wrestling fan and diss the great Shawn Michaels like that. You got me? You got me? After everyone goes home for the night, I decide to take some extra time to re-record some lines. Maybe even come up with some stuff I regretted not doing in my first take. I'm a Robin Williams man, so anything here could be used. With some pep in my step, I made my way down to the lobby, bag slung over my back, and just living in the moment, you know? I left the studio, went to my usual bus stop. Nice full moon in the sky and the stars burning bright. I kept thinking of more and more material, and I didn't notice the guy behind me. He was a quiet fellow. Must have gotten off work late, I thought. I was just leaning back and forth as I waited for the bus. Could have sworn he whispered something behind my back. What was that? No answer. Found it peculiar. Like the vibe was solely off, but I was too busy thinking of more stuff for my next set. That would be a mistake. The bus pulled up, and as I boarded, I felt something crunch. Ow! I turned and just pushed the guy. Manners! I board the bus and hurry home. Once there, I take a look at my arm, and it feels like a nasty gash, but nothing a little first aid couldn't handle. I take the kit, bandage myself up, and decide I've got a big day coming up. Joker's pool party. One of the biggest projects I've ever done. So I decide to do what I always do after a long podcast of taxing my voice. Pass out in the old lazy boy without a care in the world. It was a mistake. One the last I hope I ever make. I started having these dreams, to see. They were weird. They would make Cesar Romero scream like a kid trick-or-treating for the first time. There were these crypts and thick, running fog. People running, screaming, and the smell of rotted meat. Pull it together. Pull it together. We have a story to tell. I woke up exhausted, almost as if I had downed every bit of alcohol in town. But I couldn't think of that. No. I had a show to do. I hopped in my shower and hoped it would cleanse my mind of the screams, the crypts, the flesh. When I got out, I saw a fright much worse than what I had imagined. I was pale. Not the standard pale either. A ghoulish white. I was taken aback by the pain and suffering on my face. Part of me almost enjoyed it. But I couldn't think of that. I had Joker's pool party, and I did what many actors do when they're feeling ill or in shock or in pain. I shook it off. I thought to myself I would give the best performance of my life.
How wrong I was.
I arrived early to set up as soon as everyone arrived. We ordered our food, and everyone loved it, but for some reason in my mouth it
Turned to ash.
I just couldn't stomach it. Then we started. Hello and welcome! I took my actors through the plot and pulled a few gags, for laughs, and one of them, her name was Miri, asked a question. Aren't you delicious? I mean, isn't that just a fantastic idea? Look at this one. She's got me chomping at the bit. Don't mind if I do. It started as a joke when I grabbed her arm, and there was like an animalistic instinct kicked in as I bent down. It was slow and only increased as the actors tried to run. They always tried, but never succeeded. I painted the room red, and before I knew, I felt better than I did all day. Then it began to settle in what I had done. The carnage, the bloodshed, the undead. No. And that is why I say to you, while I'm still of reasonable cognitive mind, please heed my warning. Look both ways before crossing the bus.
Because if you don't, I just might be coming for you.